As the title suggests, you are already brainwashed. And if I'm in the same hoodie, that means that I got a haircut and I'm letting it marinate. Because I remember sometimes I get haircuts and they're usually bad looking until like a week later. And why is this man typing? I mean, why is my friend sending me a text? Anyways, so I'll set up the camera. I'm gonna prop the camera up right here. And I'm gonna, just get back to you guys. Okay, so there's no laptop here. I don't have any bullet points I'm gonna go over. I just felt like making this video now because I started pushing out content a little bit. I'm probably gonna start pushing out copyrighted content mixed with my, just some honesty time. I'm gonna call all these educational videos honesty time. What do I mean by you are already brainwashed? You see, the second you are born into this world, you have been brainwashed by the first thing, which is your gender. Now, excuse me, I haven't really looked deep into this, but this is what I believe. You can choose to believe it or not. I believe that the gender you were born into affects how you think, and that kind of brainwashes you in a sense. Now, a lot of people have different types of brainwashing, like different definitions of brainwashing, but I just feel like brainwashing for me means that it's affecting the way you think and how you perceive the world. And that's kind of the first type of brainwashing, because I guarantee you, boys and girls, they all think differently, but they all think similar to their same gender. Why? Because they're the same gender. Now, somebody can disprove me, whatever. I mean, this is what I believe in. Like I said, guys, for me, guys, I'm never gonna say like, oh yeah, this is 100% true, you should listen to me, blah blah. No. I'm just giving my honest input, and you can think for yourselves that maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong, I don't really agree with this man he's saying. I'm gonna go to this next video, or just skip to this part. Anyways, yeah, so that's the first type of brainwashing, which is your gender. Now, there's all types of brainwashing: the race you're born into, your family's culture, everything. That's basically all that brainwashing related to gender stuff. You know what I mean? That's it. Like, you can't control that. But now, there is good brainwashing, and there is bad brainwashing. I don't want people to think that, oh yeah, brainwashing is legit, the number terrible thing is always wrong, all that stuff. Now, I am gonna be talking about religion brainwashing, but not like in a bad sense, but kind of like I wouldn't even say good or bad. I'm gonna say it's kind of like in the middle. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about that later, so you can tune in for that. The way you are brainwashed is by your surroundings, who you are with, and your environment. If you're always around, okay, so let's say you're a single child, and you're a single kid. You're a single kid, and you have two parents that argue all the time, every single day. There's never no love in the house. They never show you love. You're gonna be programmed equals brainwashing, meaning the same thing. You're gonna be programmed to think bad about relationships, and you're kind of not gonna show love the same way as somebody who has grew in a healthy family. The father and mother love each other very much. They showed you that love in front of you. They comforted you, all that stuff, right? Now, those are two types of brainwashing, and people can disagree with that. I mean, honestly, guys, disclaimer, I shouldn't be saying this every video. I should probably put this in the description over what I say. Take it with a grain of salt. Think for yourselves. I'm gonna put that in every description because I don't have to say it, because I don't want to say it again. But yeah, two types of brainwashing right there. It affects the way you think, and a lot of people need to know that the choices you make, even if you don't think that something's affecting that choice, it really is. Every choice you make was decided by the environment you are in and the people you are with. Because the choices you make, what made those choices? You're thinking it was you, but what made you make that choice? And you start thinking back, and you think, okay, so this specific moment or these specific moments made me make that choice, which is kind of like brainwashing. Now, you can never really escape brainwashing in a sense. You can never really escape it. But you can be aware of it and be aware that it is affecting your life, good or bad. Now let's talk about religion brainwashing. I have a friend named Muda, right? He's Muslim. Now guys, disclaimer, I'm not gonna be dissing any religions. I'm speaking to what I believe in, which is I'm not very religious. I believe in the universe, but I'll never disrespect religion. I respect everybody's religion, all that stuff. So remember, I'm gonna say I'm not disrespecting religion. anything. I'm just telling kind of like a fact in a sense. You know what I mean? Where my friend is Muslim, right? And and he says how he believe his God is the only God, and how every other religion is false. That's what I believe he said. I'm not quoting. I'm just saying that's what I believe on the top of my head. And I thought to myself, okay, he thinks that because Islam told him that. Now, isn't that kind of brainwashing? Because that religion made him believe that his God was the only God. And like I said, I'm not saying that Islam is bad. I'm not saying any religion is bad. I'm just saying it's kind of in the middle, because what's good and bad is in the eyes of the beholder. So I'm not trying to brainwash you guys into thinking, oh yeah, this is bad, no, this is good. No. I'm just saying it's in the middle. This could go for any religion. And yeah, any religion meaning like Christianity, Taoism, I think it's correct, Taoism. I don't know, I forgot. I really don't pay, I really don't pay attention to a lot of religions. I just live my life. But yeah, so that's a type of another brainwashing, which is religion brainwashing. Now there is kind of a quote unquote middle brainwashing for religions, and it's kind of like a bad brainwashing, kind of like a cult. You know what I mean? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the middle brainwash. Like middle means like it's not nor good or bad. It's for you guys to decide. And it affects the way you're thinking. It affects the way you act towards people. It's kind of like now you're aware of this. I was gonna go in depth more, but I feel like I kind of said everything I need to say. I don't want to go too in depth, because I feel like if I do that, you guys won't have the chance to start thinking for yourself. Because for every time I post a video, I want you guys to watch it, then sit down, just think about what I'm saying, and to just process information. Because I feel like if I give you guys the surface level information first, you will start to think about, you will start kind of going down the rabbit hole of it. I don't want to give you guys the rabbit hole. No, I want to give you the chance to go down the rabbit hole. But yeah, now you're aware of that, like everything you do, you're being brainwashed. You are being brainwashed every single day. Whenever you watch YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of that stuff, you're being brainwashed. Even the news brainwashing, guys. The news is legit the most brainwashing thing ever, man. Like, I feel bad for old people, because they be believing the news. Trust me. So do you know that when Trump got shot in the ear, man, so many news outlets were saying different things. It was funny. It was so funny. And the fact that I guarantee you a lot of old people believe in that, because one, they believe that the news never lies, and it's kind of like the news are brainwashing them to thinking, yeah, man, this is happening, blah, 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 blah. And it's kind of like, when you're being brainwashed, you don't really think for yourself. Never. If you scroll through TikTok every single day for 3 hours straight, not 3 hours, but just 3 hours in total, you consume all types of content. And I guarantee you, those will go to your subconscious mind and will affect the way you think and believe about anything at all. You might disagree with it, but it's true. See, watching this video right now, I'm kind of brainwashing to think you're being brainwashed, but you are being brainwashed. I guess that's kind of facts. But yeah. So now you're aware that everything around you is brainwashing you, good or bad. How do you stop it? Well, you can never stop quote unquote brainwashing, but you could reduce it, and you can be aware of it and take a step back. So what I mean by this, so I'm gonna talk about you could reduce it and take a step back. So I'm gonna talk about two of those. I'm gonna talk about reducing first. So let's say that if you watch a lot of voice crack, puberty. I'm 16 though, so chill. I'm not rich. Anyways, if you watch a lot of depressing videos, YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff, you might be depressed, because they're gonna brainwash you into thinking you're depressed. Why is there a fly there? Missed it. But if you watch a lot of videos, all that stuff, it's gonna brainwash you into thinking you're gonna be depressed or have related symptoms to depression. Why? Because where you are and who you surround yourself by will affect the way you act and think. And that's kind of basically brainwashing right there. Like I said, watching depression TikTok videos, you're surrounding your circle with depression shit. So how do you reduce the brainwashing? Well, you stop watching it. You stop watching brainwash. I mean, you stop watching depression stuff. You stop watching it. That's kind of reducing. Now, taking a step back, this is kind of for decision making, right? Let's say you want to make a decision. You do make a decision, right? But before you go all in on it, you take a step back and ask yourself, okay, why am I making this decision? Why am I making this decision? What is leading me to make this decision? You know what I mean? And you start going back into your mind. You start thinking, okay, this moment kind of contributed for me to make this decision. Whatever decision, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. This moment in time made me make this decision, or contributed to make me. You know what I'm talking about? Jeez, English sucks. But yeah. Now, how can you use this to your advantage? Now you're aware of, how you're being brainwashed, and as to reduce brainwashing, all that stuff. How can you take it and use it into your advantage? Well, it's pretty simple. Let's say you want to start being successful in business, have that business mindset, have that red pill alpha, whatever, some cringe stuff. I'm sorry, y'all do that, I'm sorry. But you use one that I'm him method, use one I'm successful. Well, you'll start watching TikToks, watching videos about successful people, right? Doing all this stuff, driving Lamborghinis, all this other stuff, right? Even if they're lying to you, you're gonna be surrounded by you're gonna see the network, you're gonna see their lifestyle, you're gonna see the money, you're gonna see everything. And then when you see that every single day, you're like, damn, I'm really like, it would trick your mind into thinking, yeah, I already have that already. You tell yourself that, hey man, I already have this already. All right, blah blah blah. Like I said, the way you think and believe about yourself is made up by the people around you and what you surround yourself by. So like I said, if you surround yourself by, riches, like surrounded by, doesn't have to be in person, it could be online, virtual, any of that stuff. If you surround yourself by, money, success, all that stuff, you're gonna believe you're successful. You're gonna believe something about success, and that will lead into success. And like I said, guys, this is a double-edged sword. It can either work for you in the most gracious power ever. I don't know why I say gracious power, but you know what I mean. It can either work for you or work against you. It's just about how you use anything. I mean, it's about how you use this knowledge. Hey guys, that's kind of basically it. I mean, like I said, you're being brainwashed every single day. You were brainwashed the day you were born. Now you know how to stop being, not stop, you can never stop being brainwashed, but now you know how to reduce brainwashing and how to use it to your advantage. Now you can probably, no, actually no, not probably, you can use it for manipulation, which, if you think about it real quick, you can really. Why do I look so fat in this camera? Holy crap, I'm not this fine in real life, guys, I promise. But yeah, so now what I want you guys to do is, after watching this video, sit down for 5 to 10, even 15 minutes, give it anywhere, and just think about what I'm saying. And think about, okay, do I agree to what he's saying? If I do agree, why do I agree to this? And just think back to why you agree with this. And if you do disagree, vice versa, the same thing. Why do I disagree with this? All this stuff. And guys, like I said again, I'm gonna repeat myself. Every video I post, I want you guys to gobble it up, pause, and sit down. And after watching that video, I want you to think, just think about what I'm saying. And but some of you guys will go down that rabbit hole and you'll start discovering new ideas, new thoughts, all that stuff. Some of you won't, which is okay, because not a lot of people are meant to go down rabbit hole, all this other stuff. No, if everybody was the same, this world would be vanilla. But that's kind of basically it. You are being brainwashed. You can't stop it. You can reduce it, and now you know how to not stop. You can, but now you know how to use it to your advantage. Now, for my next video, I'm probably going to make a video about you have everything you need already. And that might sound kind of inconspicuous or whatever, but it's kind of saying, like, basically, if you want $1 million, you already have it already. If you want a girlfriend, you already have it already. And it's going to relate to religion as well, because I'm going to use a movie, for example. This movie, you guys know it, but I'm not going to say the movie yet, but this movie really gave me a perspective on, like, you already have everything already, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just teasing you guys for that. So therefore, you guys can be ready for that video. And second note, I'm gonna be honest, like, if I do continue this YouTube stuff and copywriting and programming, all that stuff, I'm gonna look back on these next 3 years. I'm like, wow, I really started in my bedroom, like filming these videos, giving you guys educational stuff. And it's only gonna get better from here, guys. You know, like I said, like this isn't like really a high edited video. Like sure, there's like jump cuts every here or there because I mess up sometimes, or I'm just trying to do something. But yeah, I mean, every single day, not every single day, but every single video I make, I'm trying to improve it best I can, step by step, brick by brick, and that's kind of basically it. And another takeaway I want to give you guys is that being brainwashed is not bad, but how you react to that brainwashing is kind of basically it. Even though how you react to something is how brainwashing you are, it's kind of like. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. The recording is like 20 minutes, which will probably not be the whole entire video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys can watch my other video after this video ends. I'm gonna link it in the middle probably with the title saying what it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. By the way, 2 videos in a row? Oh my goodness, I'm cooking.